Life is pretty simple. You are who you attract. If for some strange reason you are only attracting low value women or low value men, that's just who you are as a person. And if you add value to yourself, you will see that the people that you attract change. That's how life works. But for some strange reason, there are some women out here who feels like they should be attracting better quality men. And then when you take a good look at those women, you say to yourself, how? Because what it is, a lot of women thrive in delusion. They refuse to look themselves in the mirror and accept who they are. You got to think, man, some women out here walk around with a mask every day. They wake up, before they look themselves in the mirror, they put on a bunch of makeup to hide how they naturally looks. Some of their hair are messed up, so they put on a bunch of wigs and a weave to hide how their hair actually looks. So they walk around not accepting who they are. But when reality hits, they refuse to believe reality. Check this out.
So I feel like I am a reasonably attractive woman. Okay. I feel like I look pretty decent. I look pretty good. I pride myself on people thinking that I'm younger than my age. People constantly say me and my 19-year-old look, like we could be sisters. I know that's a stretch because I don't look that young, but I look definitely younger than my age. So I think that I'm a fairly attractive woman. I do not understand why, if I go on multiple sites like TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, what have you, that the caliber of men that try to talk to me does not match who I be wanting to talk to. I don't know if it's because people don't, certain dudes may be intimidated by me or may not find me attractive or may not think that should look as young as I do. I don't know what it is. But I be feeling some type of way because when I go in my DM and it's somebody that look like they need to be cast on Sanford and Son that's messaging me talking about a date. And I'm like, what is going on here? Or somebody that looks like they need to be on my 600-pound life hitting me up. I start to feel a type of way. No disrespect to nobody. God made everybody beautiful in their own, beautiful way, So I'm not calling anybody ugly because somebody looks good to somebody. But what I'm saying is, how come I don't get the attractive dudes? Like, what is going on? Like, is it the retrograde? Is it like, what is happening? Do dudes be on here to clickbait and they just be on here just talking? They not really looking for nothing or interested in trying to, talk to an attractive woman. Like, what is it? Like, what is it about attractive women that men feel like they cannot approach them, talk to them, or whatever the situation be? But I tell you one thing, dudes that's not my type, oh, they got the confidence of a million men. You can't tell them nothing. Ugly where? Fat where? But I digress. Y'all let me know something, cuz, ooh, child.
This is the reason why a lot of women are single, because they refuse to accept their reality. Now, she's trying to put down older men and men who are overweight because she feels like she deserves a younger man and a man who is in top shape. Now, if you notice, She's using a filter to hide her age. Look at her hands and look at her face. They don't match, which means this is a woman who is thriving in delusion. She refused to look herself in the mirror. And that's the main problem with women like this. In her mind, she deserved a top dude. But her reality is showing her who she is. But instead, she put down the men on her level. She shit on them. And she's shooting for the stars. But in life, the only person that you could lie to is yourself, because you will always attract who you are. Now, let's see how this woman naturally looks. Let's see if we could find a video of her showing how she naturally looks. So, this is her TikTok right here. And as you guys can see, almost in all her videos, she got a filter on. She refused to show how she naturally looks, right? And also, if you notice, she got a lot of tats and piercings. Like when a woman got a lot of tats and piercings, to me, that just shows that you probably a fun girl. And nothing is wrong with tats, but when it's too much, it's hard to make a woman like that wifey. That's just the reality. So yeah, so let's see if you can find a video of her showing how she naturally looks. Let's see. It's gonna be hard to find. It's gonna be hard to find, man. Wow. Ah, here we go. I am not the type. Interesting. This is very interesting. This is how she naturally looks. But she's out here complaining that the men she are attracting is not her type and they are beneath her. This is very sad, man. Again, you will always attract who you are. So if you're attracting a certain type of people, you got to assess yourself and maybe you should work on yourself. And this is a common thing with a lot of single women. And then they wonder why I can't find a man.
So I have a post up that is pretty much been going viral for the last 2 weeks, and it's about how I literally want a relationship so bad, but like the options that I have of men is just so trash. And last night it just proved more and more why I'm so disgusted by men in general. And literally the interaction started off so wholesome, and I was like, oh gosh, he's so cute, and he was talking to me, and I'm outside in Houston at Urban Social, and I went out to first of all get some fresh air because it was so tight in there, and then go to my car because I had gardening in my car, and so I came back and I was just standing outside, and mind you that the security guard had like some words with me and he was being flirtatious as well, so I was talking to him. He's okay. He was super nice. He did buy me a drink, which is super nice too. But then he got back to work and he was going on, looking in purses and stuff like that. So nonetheless, I was standing there and I was talking to this other guy, and I had come out of that or from my car, and he was like, "Oh, hey, how are you? How are you? Blah blah blah." And I was like, "I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. How's it going with you?" And he was like, "I'm good." And I was like, "Did you just come in or you're going out?" And he was like, "Oh, I've just been here hanging with my boys and stuff." And I was like, "Okay, cool. So, are you from Houston?" I don't remember what he said, y'all, but he was like, "Damn, face pretty, toes pretty," because my toes were peeking out. Face pretty, toes pretty. I bet your is pretty too. I literally said to him, I said, "Did you get nervous? Like, why would you say that right now? Like, did you get nervous?" So he was like, "Yeah, I got a little nervous." And I was like, "No, I'm making that excuse up for you. You didn't get nervous. You wanted to say that." Anyways, the security guard comes over there, and I was like telling him about this incident that happened on New Year's where the security guard was like, "You need to get up. You need to leave." He was being just rude, and I was telling him about that. So when I was telling the security guard that, the guy that had said that about my toes and my face, he was like, "Hey man, I'm running point on this. I'm running point on this." And the security guard was like, "You know what? Okay, okay." And I'm assuming that the running point on this was like him indicating that he would.
Yo, why do women like this be so in denial? Lady, you're in Houston and nightlife. You're in the streets. You work and you move. So that man saw you and he was like low hanging fruit. She gotta be easy. She's a big girl. So he went for the kill. That's all it really was. But then this is the same woman who will try to act like, well, I'm out here looking for a man. Shorty, you are who you are, man. Again, in life, you will always attract who you are. If you're a woman out here in the streets, you know you've been getting ran through. You're kicking it in Houston. And then if you listen to her, she's speaking to multiple dudes. First, she said the security bought her a drink. Then she was speaking to some other dude. You outside. You doing your thing. But don't get on here and try to act like you're some good girl. Stop it. And that's just what it is, fellas. A bunch of these women thrive in delusion, bro. Delusion is their name. But let me know what y'all thought about this. Please leave your thoughts in the comments. It's your boy AyeQ. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'm out.
If you haven't yet, go get you some of that merch. Y'all already know, don't feed the birds. That's what it is. We don't feed the birds over here. So if you rock with your boy, go get you some of that good merch.